One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Chicago Bears.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Able to slither by. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To the air, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That's good.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
To throw, Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
2 yards on the pickup.
And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Out to his left. That's complete. Wilmadunze. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Throwing is Williams. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Durham Smythe from 6 yards away. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity, and we finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Bears 7, Broncos nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Motion. Captain.
To throw, here's Nix. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Sutton drilling it in on the left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. On play action, here's Nix. Throwing left side, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
At the 6.
Just picking up yard.
It is always a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Down the sideline to the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
The 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
158.
First down, and they go right back to him. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers here from the gun. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Back north. Hey, 258. Hey, take 26.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
258.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He cuts it to the right sideline. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Going to the ground again on first. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On 3rd down, here's Swift. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. From the shotgun, Rodgers gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. That's DK on the slant. And they bring him down around the 34.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Warren running between the tackles. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Tremaine Edmonds has it.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over first and 10.
He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Williams from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's second and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Flush down now to his left. He finds a Dunze downfield. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Working from the gun, Williams. That's to Dunze again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Again, it's Williams. Big man showing up the yards. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. To To the air yet again. Williams. And the defender comes away with it. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
Yeah, I totally get it. You pass it here because that's what's comfortable. Largely, it's what you did to get down inside the red zone. But so often, what works in theory doesn't work in practice, and it can lead to some pretty nasty results.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, take 20.
I'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Gain a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Blackwell now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Chicago.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Swift. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Completed over the middle. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And is a catch for Luther Burden. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Back to throw it. He's brought in by Burden. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're going to run here. Kyle Monungai. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Biggie Angels.
To throw is Williams. Has it in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the 4th. So well done there to come up with a touchdown and get within an extra point of tying this ball game.
So much of this game of football, Kate's about answering back. Punch, counterpunch. You give up a score, that's okay. We've got confidence in our offense. They can get those points back, and they deliver right there.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Jump out. Green 18. Inside. Green 18.
Rodgers to throw. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. We got the football drop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Going for it with the line. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw by Williams. Oh no, the ball is loose! And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, a zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And give him 9 on that run. Now they've got 3rd down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bears pushing to get within range for a game winner. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Colston.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
A 53-yard attempt.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Wants on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
On the return, here's Gainwell. Jukes one defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
258.
Here he is to throw. This is Metcalf working that right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 20.
Setting up to pass. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
At the 36
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Back to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout.
It's a gain of 11.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Hey, 88.
To throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Jump.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he forced it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
Result of the play.
Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh. So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Chicago Bears.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Jason
for
Myers to
Seattle.
get this one going. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Return coming from the 6. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, Williams to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Williams on the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Milrow with it on first. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Seattle.
Now an inside give to Walker. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready to run!
This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Off the play fake, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
The draw now, this is Swift. He's got a gain of 6 there. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
The tackle made at the 47-yard
So
line.
while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Williams on first down. That's complete. Cole Kmet.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Axel, 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 Axel.
From the 29. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Now 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready, set. Jordan. Hey, volunteer.
On play action, here's Williams. That's caught for the first. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Complete to number 2.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears trailing on the scoreboard.
3-yard line.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
Ready to run. Punch, squad.
To the air yet again, Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he's brought down at the line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Buffalo 18!
Milroe throwing on third down. He's going deep this time. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to start out at their own 35. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. 2nd and 3 now. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. First time this game they've looked to him. So now they have 3rd and short.
And 3 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds a doomsday downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. They've got first down from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Williams again. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Santos' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. You work so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Giving him about 3 on that first down carry.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
In the hands of his running back, Walker. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Looking slant route complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. You'll find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Walker running to the right. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Will Rowe from the gun. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
14. Bears 10. Jason
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Josh Blackwell to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. To throw, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Williams to throw. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
His 48-yard line.
Three quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Another try following the sack. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Fields this at the 18. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Into the hands of Walker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Walker on 1st down. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his own 49.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Seahawks up by 4. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Rig! Cougar 19! Panther 11! Dragon 60! Warrior 70!
From the gun, Milrow buys time, rolling right. Launching deep down the right sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
70 Ranger! 79 Bronco! 18 Pioneer!
He'll throw it. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
7 Pirates! 19 tight! 19 Lions! 60 Bobcats! Chop 60!
Back to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Milrow's pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They look to throw it. Caught for big yards on the right side. He's at the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
At the 12-yard line.
Here we go! Ronaldo!
Setting up to pass. This throw is caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
10 yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal.
Back to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. Try and push it deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
70 Dragons 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down, Seattle.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 65 cast. 65 cast. 19 Lions. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's got a man left. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Still sticking with the passing game. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in.
Let's go now.
Out of bounds.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Connects with him down the sideline. All right, now there's the timeout. So seemingly down to their final breath, they get the big play, Brock, and now a field goal forces overtime. The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they force overtime. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime.
Santos.
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Walker running right. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Check. Cougar 19.
Motioning one of the tight ends. One of the tight ends motioning left. 2nd and 8. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They give up the gun to Walker. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Staying with Walker. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Cowboy 80, Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Ready, break. Riggs, 19, Tiger, 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
Now to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
18, Rattle, Cougar 19. Rig alert.
They've got a man in motion. To throw. Forced out to his right. He's trying to go deep again. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks break the tie and go up by 6. Myers to add the PAT. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
17. Jason
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Blackwell now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. They've got to keep moving quick here.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Williams to throw on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Trying again, following the sack. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Throwing now. Oh, big interception here. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks Seahawks have the football at the 27-yard line. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Chicago Bears. It's Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Michael Badgley will be the first to get this one going. And off we go from Soldier Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Play fake. Now Williams on the run to the right. This one not quite on target. Let him too much, and that one falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second down. First run of the game here for DeAndre Smith. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On third down, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
24 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 47.
On first down, it's Swift. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 1.
Ready, set.
They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Bears first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ready, set, on.
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
2nd and 5. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Holston Lovelace. Touchdown, Chicago. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle.
Okay, ready?
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson was down to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of a shotgun, Richardson flushed to his right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Let's go.
Now Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
Good drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Tyler Warren, the man he is looking for there. And it'll be 3rd down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Chad Huma. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's whipped. That one intercepted. Picked off by Rodney Thomas. And he is going to score a pick-6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Badgley now to tack on the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Bears 7. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
It is 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Throwing is Richardson. Completing this one to Downs. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back at the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Left side, that is caught by Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Ready?
3rd and goal.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Richardson to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Colts will take a 21-7 lead.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let us up.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And Williams hit the deck there, but after he picked up the first down.
9 yards. That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Williams. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. That Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He's going to air one out right away. That's caught. And he will score. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
Jude McAtamney set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
What is up? Time 32.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
It's now
Third down coming up.
What is it on? Here we go.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On the return, Olszewski. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Dart. Moving to his left. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. On the ground, here's Tracy, and he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. 3rd and 11.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Dart, rolling to the left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down.
1st down, New York.
They'll run with Tracy. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Deshaun Wright. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
The throw is Dart. Headed left, buying time.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just take it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and a yard. Throwing is Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. He's to the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Strong. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
What is up? Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
Off play action. Here's Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll run it for the first time. DeAndre Swift. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Let's go!
On 1st down, Dart. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. It is 3rd and long. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to Soldier Field after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go!
On the give, it's Tracy. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not more. And it sets up 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He'll buy time left. And he's going to have the Giants 1st down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 6.
4th down. There's no throwing the ball away. There's no giving yourself up. If you're going to turn yourself into a runner, you got to go get it. And that's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to put his head down, put his body on the line, pick up the 1st down, and keep this drive alive.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dart going to hold on to it himself. And he's going to give himself up behind the line of scrimmage. They'd be smarter than taking a big shot on that play.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to...
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. On first down, it's Swift. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift.
Williams pass. Complete to DeAndre Swift. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's got his big tight end. Cole Komet. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of a shotgun, it's Dart. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take over.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. And he's in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, New York.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready to run.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And Swift loses the football. And it looked like one of the Bears was able to get in there. He did, so the ball stays with Chicago. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to run.
Here's Williams on first and 10. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 31, here is second and 6.
At the 31-yard line.
Throw it again, it's Williams. Pass complete, Luther Burden. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 30.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. Over the top, he's got it. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10. At their own
First and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On play action, it is Dart. On the run to the right. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tyler Gordon on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up
Here's second and 9.
At the 15-yard line.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Brought down at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go.
They'll try to sneak it here. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs. On first and 10, it's Williams. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Moving left. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 21, here's second down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Quick slant, caught by Burton. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Williams to the air once more. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Giants have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
A run here with Tracy on 2nd down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. They're going to go jet sweep on 3rd down. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
So interesting play call here, Mike, right? So 3rd and short, we're used to seeing people just run it up the middle, just pick up a fresh set of downs. But so often, if you know exactly how the defense is going to align in there tight, there's a great opportunity to get the ball on the edge with some speed and pick up that first down. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
And it's 3rd down.
So a road win here for the Giants. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
first opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Chicago Bears.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jadeveon Clowney coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10.
Their own 28-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
47.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
What is up? Westy.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Makes the score Bears 7, Cowboys 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over first and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
43-yard line.
7-7, our score after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right at
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Williams. Flushed out right. Bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking to throw is Williams. Dancing to his left. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Prescott from the gun. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw is Prescott. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Cowboys.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Prescott now. Left side to Lamb. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Cowboy first down.
Here's Prescott. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down. Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throw left side complete. That's Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Prescott to throw it. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jervon Dexter busting through to get him for a loss of 6. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Play action. Now Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs. To the air, Williams. That's
It's complete. Roma Dunze. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
27 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Complete to Zacchaeus. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half.
Bears 10, Cowboys 7.
A good tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Devontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's this.
Oh, poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
And now a little across the 25 to the 27.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, Patton, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
Prescott now from the 50. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Completes this one to Pickens. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. He got 29 yards that time. Prescott yet again. Forced out to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And this one quickly to Lamb. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And they'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would...
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Aubrey now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Bears 17, Cowboys 14. Brandon Aubrey.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a first and 10. To throw, Williams. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Flush to his right. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
That's good.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Throwing is Williams. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. Touchdown, Chicago! Luther Burden, 61 yards. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
I'm glad you're with us for the third quarter here. Second and 10. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line.
And the Cowboy first down.
Kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
Yeah!
Looking to throw. Prescott. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The kick is good.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. On the ground and Swift to start the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Brought down back at the 32.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. They'll get this into the hands of the Dunze. And out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Bears.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
13.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Here's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the fourth quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Now Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Prescott is going to change things up here. And that's caught by Williams.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Dak. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap.
Here's Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Here's 1st down. To throw, Prescott. Finding Williams once more, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Prescott being chased out left. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Prescott out to his left. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the 1st down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Though how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. So 3 points, the deciding margin. And the kick no good at the end that could have sent us to overtime. And while it was a decently long kick, you know, we've almost gotten to the point with these kickers these days. Anything inside 60, we just expect them to make it. But that was a tough pressure kick.
I love how you brought that up, though. That is so true, because the kickers have almost done themselves a disservice by being so good. Exactly right. And when they do miss it, I'm not sure we give enough gravity to the idea of, you know, that's a really long kick in a difficult situation, folks. Tough attempt, and he missed.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.